Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Allie. Make sure to hit that subscribe button down below and like this video. As you can see by the title of this video, I am going to be telling you how I stay organized. I use about 4 different journals or planners, notebooks, whatever you want to call them. Yeah, I have about 4, and I'm just going to tell you how they pertain to me and how they help keep me organized. So, let's get into the video. Okay, so I have 4 journal, notebook, planner things that are life-saving-ish to me. These 4 just help keep me organized and help me be put together and like on track and actually ahead of track. So, yeah, we'll start with this little one. So this is my to-do notebook, and I actually started this last fall. I don't know. I've for sure been doing this for over a year now, and I simply just get a little notebook and I write down all of my to-dos. It's that simple. And I write other things in here. Like, I actually wrote down this video that I need to film. It's just like, I like having a random notebook to write down like what I need to do, but then also in that I can like expand on that specific task. And it's still a to-do list, so they're like all of my to-dos are together. Does that make sense? So this is something I know that I will probably continue doing for like the rest of my life. Like, this is such a handy tool, like, and it's helpful for when I'm in school, helpful for when I'm out of school, helpful for work, personal, YouTube, DG, like whatever it is. If I have a to-do like task, if I need to, alright, so for the freshmen in DG, I need to do blank, 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 blank for them, or get them to do that and send out these emails. I write that all down in here and like, oh, this email needs to have this, 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 and this in it. And so it just helps me stay put together. And this is probably something I use no matter what, whether I use the other 3 notebook journals, planners that I have. So this is a ride or die. I highly recommend everyone at least get one of these. This is actually my second one. And so I'm almost halfway through with this one. Still got this much left. So I like it. And this, I always keep them about this size. Sometimes I got my first one was a lot skinnier, but it was taller. And I use front and back sometimes. Sometimes it's just 1 page. But yeah, I write it out and then I get a Sharpie or a marker and just cross it off. Yeah, notebook 1. Okay, so notebook 2 is just my journal, and the reason that I say that this helps keep me organized is because it's good to come at the end of a day or at the beginning of the next day and kind of like decompress the day. Like, so sometimes I do it that night, and I'll like decompress the day and like just think about things and like how I felt. Or I'll do it the next morning and kind of write out like where am I like feeling about the day before, like how the things that happen. So this definitely is just like a journal, and I'm not as consistent as I would like with this. I try to do it every day, and then once on the weekend I kind of cap my weekend all together. But yeah, I think it helps like mental organization, like mentally it helps wise. So I really like that. Okay, so this is my bullet journal, and I will put my bullet journal playlist in the description down below. But this is something that has really, it's interesting. It definitely helps me in like different ways, because this is where I write down a lot of like my YouTube and blog ideas. So that's really cool. Like, if I'm ever like, what video do I want to do, I can go back and be like, oh, have I done that video? Have I done that blog post? Yada, yada, yada. So that's really helpful. I added in this like fitness tracker, and so, but sorry, I couldn't remember what the last day of my workout was. It's but I added in this fitness tracker, and I really like it. It's helpful so far. I love the mood tracker. I haven't been as good with it, but like, let's see. This was my mood tracker for March, and so I really love the mood tracker. It kind of helps you, and you're like, wow, I was really anxious today, or wow, yesterday I was really angry and frustrated, or like, wow, I have pain here because I get really bad headaches. So if I'm having a lot of headaches in a row, I know to like, you need to like call your doctor and like tell them something's up, like with your medicine. And then I write down my monthly subscriptions just so I remember. And then the expense tracker, not really working. I didn't even put it. The habit tracker, I really like. I did it definitely more simple this time, but again, I just haven't been consistent with filling it out. So April has really gotten away from me, and I just like have not done anything the same as I usually do. But I would say when I'm consistent with this helps me so much. Yeah, I honestly think starting to do a bullet journal every month and like keeping up with it has really helped me. And actually, I think my next notebook is actually a planner, but I think I'm gonna try and do the like your own, like, I don't do weekly layouts in this because I have a planner, and I'll talk about that in a minute, but when I talk about it, you'll see why I'm gonna try and do a weekly spread and a weekly and monthly spread in here next month and see if that'll help. But it is gonna like start being summer, so I don't know if I should wait till the fall, like wait till August to do it, when recruitment starts and like school starts up, or should I start it actually in the summer? So we'll see. But next is my planner, and so I was really good about my planner in the beginning of the year. I bought this end of November, beginning of January. No, that's like 2 months. Jordan's coming.
Bye, love.
Hi, bye, love you. No, you're fine. So I bought this at the end of November, beginning of December. Oh, he closed the door. And I was really consistent with it once January started. Like, I put my schedule in here, and I put like my work schedule and like what I thought I wanted my workout schedule to be, and like I would say the monthly layout definitely helps. Sometimes this layout, so I'll just show you. So it has a monthly layout, and I really like this. I mean, I've always been a fan of the monthly layout, just in general, to get like a big picture type of thing. But then it also has your daily spread, and it goes by hours, and that's good, but also sometimes bad. I don't know. I always am like, I'll get a planner and it won't be the daily spread, and I'll be like, oh, I don't like this, and I'll want one with the daily spread, and then as soon as I get one with the daily spread, I'm like, I want one with a weekly spread where it's like just a giant box. Does that make sense? So I'm really conflicted when it comes to planners. And this, I just got this at Target. It's a Blue Sky, so it was only like $10, I think. 10 or 12 at the most. I don't believe in spending $60 for a planner. Not this one. I think the most I've ever spent was like $25 or something. So yeah, but so I think I'm gonna try doing a weekly spread in my bullet journal for May to see if I like the weekly spread. So like maybe I should still get a smaller planner instead of the big ones next year, or like just the summer to finish out the year, and still have like, you know, maybe a small daily one and then like do one with a weekly. I don't know. What should I do? Comment down below, because your girl is really conflicted. So kind of like wrapping it up, how they all work together is that this is definitely I do like the daily spread when it comes to like, you'll see I have like certain things like blocked out, and so I like seeing that like when I go to a day and I'm like, oh well, I can't do it at this day, this time, because like I literally have these 3 hours blocked out for this class or this meeting or this event. And so I do like that about this. And then my bullet journal comes into play because on top of making sure that I have all of my daily things, and really this is also where this comes into play, because like I'll have a meeting in this one, all the books, I'll have a meeting, and then I'll need to write down in this, okay, so I need to prepare for this meeting. What do I need to do to prepare for this meeting? So like I'll write down in this, prepare for meeting, and then I'll flip the page, like maybe on the back, and I'll be like, prepare for DG. Did you work out that day? Did you budget? Did you... So it's kind of like a to-do list, but in different things. But I will definitely say that these two, my air freshener, I will definitely say that these two tie together more in the sense of, wow, you felt anxious today, like, why did you feel anxious? Or like, why are you spending all this money at Sephora and you don't need to? Like, why are you buying all these things? Wow, because I'm not really upset about this thing in my life. So these two definitely tie in together, and these two definitely tie in together, and they all kind of help me like mentally and physically like and emotionally function as a person to stay organized. Because actually right now I'm ahead in all of my classes, and like there's just like little things I need to do, and like I don't have anything left to really do for my position in DG, and like I'm ahead, and like I'm just like ahead of the ball, and I really think it's because of this system. So I think like if I can fine tune this system, then I think that'd be great. Ooh, sorry, I just spit. And like I know some people would be like, well, just get a giant bullet journal and make it all one. But I like having a separate journal, because like some days I write 3 sentences, some days I write half a page, some days I write 2 pages. And so I like having the separate journal. And then my to-do list is just like, I can rip out pages, and like if someone needs a piece of paper, or I can write down random notes, or you know, I can write 3 pages and I don't have to worry about, oh, I only dedicated 2 pages to my to-do list. What should I do now? Does that make sense? And so I think I really want to work out how to put these two together in a system that works for me, that also doesn't take 20 years to make, because that would just get annoying. But yeah, so I think that's my next task. I think if I can get these into one, or maybe a bigger one of this and a smaller one of this. I don't know what I'm going to do, but yeah. These 4 books keep me in check. Okay guys, thanks for watching. Make sure you click subscribe below, and also the like button if you liked this video. If you have any questions or comments of how I can make that system work, please comment down below. Also, if you have any video ideas, make sure to comment that down below, or email me, or if you know me in real life, text me or call me or whatever, or talk to me. So yeah, see you in the next video.